Jeff and Lydia are at the funeral of a friend, a neighbor of theirs. Yes, this is my Soacam, son of a carpenter, sugar check. About the sugar I have as I'm growing a new body. Gotta grow the new eyes, the whole new body, to build Jesus' immaculate house here on earth. Oh, you can check out these the short Son of a Carpenter Sugar Checks on www.youtube.com/DNFD series. And I'm going to show you more of my flyers, my full page graphic art soon. But let me get started on this and continue my parable. I'm Melton, son of a carpenter. My dad, a carpenter, worked on skyscrapers. Mom, Mary Ann. I'm the son of a carpenter. I get to make parables. And this is my parable series, sugar check parable series, but I'm also doing a parable in it about Jeff and Lydia at that neighbor's funeral, and Jeff says, "Come on, honey, we gotta go. Let's go." And she says, "Why, Jeff? Do we have to go?" He says, "Come on, let's go." He doesn't want to tell her why. They go up to see Mildred. It's her husband's funeral, Henry. They've known Mildred and Henry for a long time, and they go up to her, and Lydia, she's got to ask, it's a beautiful funeral, Mildred. The casket's beautiful. We can't make it to the cemetery. She gives Jeff an annoying look. We've got some important stuff we have to do. And but it was a very beautiful funeral. We're sorry for your loss. I gotta ask, what Jeff had in the casket there. What's all that about? Lydia says, Mildred says, he's very serious about that. Pointing out America's hijacked lifelines. He would have the handsome bald guy, Milton, me, would have his imagery on his desk. Small stuff like this. 793 checks. And when someone would ask, he had a handful of cards to hand them. Oh, you can print out my 93 checks as well as my graphic cards other than 93 checks at www.youtube.com/DNFD series. DNFD series. SERIES. You got two different links. One goes to a Google Drive and one goes to a Flickr. And you also reach 4x6 prints through www.christcomplexlinks.blogspot.com. And Mildred explains how he'd hand out those cards. 329 getting up there. It does. It goes up in the 300s like the past few days. Jumps down at night. He'd hand out those cards, and yes, it's either one of two things. Either this is your phone, as you try to call me, 424-229-4149, 193 check and 9 years of asking. No certified, no non-certified mail, no FedEx, UPS about the 93 checks or any of my imagery in that time as well. It's either that it is your phone, or it's just the process of growing a new body. I can't get doctors to talk about the eyes. The fact that they're different, the brown eye DNA taking over for the blue eye DNA. But Mildred tells her friend Lydia and her husband Jeff about Henry. He'd hand out those cards, and let me see if I can get a bit of light on this. Hand out those cards, and he was very serious about that, and he wanted to be buried with the image of truth. So we picked one of the better ones, and he said she directs them to this big bowl of cards up there, and says he said he'd have the image there in his hands, and a big smile on his face because he knew where he was going for taking part in exposing evil. And when they see the cards, he directs them to the bowl, and they pick up a card, and they're going to check and post and five. That's their family's lifeline. If because they're Christian, or they're in their own political party, or they're not the big name in the business, and they're calling for that fire engine or police car or something, or paramedic ambulance. Yeah, they might end up there in a casket with Henry or next to Henry. So that was what Henry wanted to do, and he said, she says, he always had a fun sense of humor. He also said he wanted to be buried with his cell phone. He wanted to be, of course, fully charged because he's going to he's going to call me up, Mildred tells him, from heaven to tell me what it's about. And another thing he did is he kind of giggles. He says, well, it lightens the mood at a serious time. He wanted to be buried with his head right there down by his feet where you can't see his head shirt. He said he's going to get up there and he's going to keep God's head just looking good. And, they all gave a little laugh about that. Lydia, of course, apologizes since we can't make it to the cemetery. We'll drop by later on when you get back home. And she and Jeff go out to their car, and she says, now, Jeff, what was so all-fired important that you had to drag me out of a good friends, good neighbors' funeral for? And Jeff said, kind of sulking, pouting. He said, well, it doesn't matter now. I wanted to get home before Mildred because I wanted to go into his garage, their garage, and get my headgear back. I'm Milton, son of Carpenter Mary, and his sugar count for the day is 325, was it? I'll distract myself trying to do a whole lot of stuff, and if I leave anything out, just listen to the next barrel ball, get back in. 329. And I'm sure that Henry is up there in heaven keeping Dad's head is looking all good. But as far as a phone call, the devil, Henry, I'm sorry, censors those calls. But from heaven. Same way he censors your call. All you watching this video right now, make that call to me, watch the devil. Thing is, these guys have 2 feet, and they're worried about getting caught. So they're altering phone records, and we can all point that out by making videos. All policemen, all firemen, all soldiers, all who go to church, all who go to colleges. Make videos of America's high-tech lifelines. Look for my imagery, print out the good stuff. Remember to print out the check and post and 5 stuff and hand it out to folks. Come see the man in the shadows with the light of truth and tell me what you think about those eyes. Medical research being passed by. I call them my stigmata eyes. You can call them whatever you want, but you want to tell me what you call them, you gotta come see me in person. It's easy to do. 4260 Eagle Rock Boulevard. You gotta yell real loud, because I tried to leave the window open. They were being annoying next door, so I closed it. I'm gonna open it up now. And it doesn't get that cold out here in California, so yell real loud, and oh man, they light up, don't they? Never did that when they were all brown. Yeah, I started changing in 96. 1996. Come tell me what you think. And yes, I am the man in the shadows with the light of truth. Come be a part of building Jesus' immaculate house. First, by just making a video of truth. Put that first brick in Jesus' house. Built on truth. You trying to call me, and you can't reach me. Then come see me personally. Tell me what that place, Jesus' immaculate house here on earth, cities, communities, really not just those places you go to on Sunday. Tell me what that place needs to inspire the future and the present to greatness with. But yeah, you gotta do that in person. Kind of religious censorship that can place someone named Hussein in the highest office in the world, right after 9/11. It's the devil at work. It's our religious censorship when you can't call me up to tell me what you believe or ask what I mean by Jesus' immaculate house here on earth. Come see me. Tell me in person what you believe. Doesn't have to be what you hear in church. Might inspire folks to worldwide. I want to put it in the big opportunity house. Come see me in person. Yeah, I'm in Eagle Rock, and tell me, what is it that you believe in? You can't do that by phone. You have that Hussein placing censorship. Document with a simple video. And yeah, even if you support Obama, you gotta support truth. Make a video of truth, post it. We the people must be the reporters. They're not doing their jobs.